What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another daily Manchester City transfer update as we enter into the penultimate day of the transfer window here for the Premier League. So before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, please do subscribe to my channel. It's free to subscribe, and I'm going to keep you guys up to date with all the latest City transfer content for what remains in this transfer window. We've got plenty more City content for you guys to enjoy as well for the upcoming season. Also, don't forget social media links, they're in the description. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok, email also in the description too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business inquiries, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. 300 likes is the aim, and do let me know your thoughts as well in the comments below. So we're going to crack on with this video. We're going to start off with some contract news, and we've got the very latest on Rodri. Very interesting this. So Duncan Castles has said that Manchester City are working hard at the moment to try and get Rodri on a new deal, as Real Madrid are currently sniffing around and they potentially want to make a big money move for Rodri next summer if he ends up not signing a new contract at Manchester City. I put on my notes, I just put, yikes, sounds quite scary. So hopefully Manchester City will be able to get Rodri onto a new contract sooner rather than later, just to ease all of the rumours and speculation. But it is no surprise to me at all that Real Madrid are interested in Rodri. Let's face it, Rodri's the best defensive midfielder in the world. He's one of the best players in the world right now, and that's always going to be on the radar for Real Madrid. There aren't many players that help improve Real Madrid's squad, but Rodri would be one of them. And the fact that he would be homegrown for them, because obviously Rodri being Spanish and Real Madrid playing in Spain, would make sense from that point of view, that they'd want the very best Spanish talents playing in La Liga rather than playing for a rival in the Premier League as well. And being able to take one of Manchester City's best players and prize them away from the club would be a massive coup for them. And to me, Rodri signing for Real Madrid would be a bigger signing for them than what they have with signing Mbappe this summer, because Rodri is just that good. And to me, Rodri is the kind of player that I would want Manchester City to build a new spine around. Build your tactics, build your formations, build your team around the very best players that you have got available. And there's nobody out there bigger or better than what Rodri is. So to me, Rodri would be priority A for Manchester City. They're speaking about him being on a wage of just shy of Kevin De Bruyne, a wage that is just shy of Erling Haaland. If I was Rodri and you get a big money offer coming in from Real Madrid, who are prepared to pay big money for Rodri, I wouldn't even like to think about what fee Man City would be asking for Rodri. But if I was Rodri, I'd be using that as leverage and saying, look, I'm one of the best players in the world, not to sound big-headed, but I should be on a wage that reflects me being one of, if not the best player in the world right now. So De Bruyne being on more money, Erling Haaland being on more money, Rodri needs to be on that kind of money as well, would be his leverage. And trust me, Real Madrid would be willing to pay whatever it took to prize Rodri away from Manchester City. So City working hard to try and get him onto a new deal. And if I was in charge at Manchester City, I'd be willing to go above and beyond to keep hold of Rodri at the club, because that would be a massive sentiment for Manchester City, a huge statement of intent, not just for the Premier League, not just for Europe, but for the rest of the world as well, to say that Manchester City mean business. When Real Madrid come calling, you're going to be unsuccessful. When Saudi Arabia come calling with the head-turning money offers that come in from Saudi Arabia, that Manchester City are able to fend off that interest. That's what Manchester City needs to be doing and working hard to make happen, because to me, these next 12 months are absolutely crucial. I can believe what Duncan Castles is reporting here to be true, that if City do not get Rodri on a new contract in the next 12 months, Real Madrid will come calling, and Real Madrid will push and push and push to make that transfer happen. We're really doing well at fending off interest from Barcelona. They've not got any cash. They struggle financially right now to make transfers happen. But Real Madrid have that Barcelona leverage, and they've got the cash, and they've got the power to back that up as well. So to me, that has to be priority A for City to get sorted post summer transfer window, as far as I'm concerned. Now, moving on to the ins, couple of quick stories. Firstly, an update on Orri Oskarsson over at FC Copenhagen, and FC Copenhagen have confirmed through an official statement that they have received a conditional offer for Oskarsson from an unnamed Spanish team. They haven't named who that team is, but they have stated that Oskarsson could well still stay at FC Copenhagen, because there is no guarantee that this transfer will happen before tomorrow's deadline. So we will see if Oskarsson does end up leaving Copenhagen to go to an unnamed Spanish team. If that is the case, then that obviously ends all rumours about Oskarsson joining Manchester City. Of course, he was being linked with a move to City in the latter part of last week, and it seems to have gone very quiet on that front, because Manchester City, I don't think, are too keen on bringing in a striker this late in the window unless we see a departure of one of the first team squads, which right now I'm not expecting to happen. So moving on to the final transfer, and it's an update on Kyogo. Interesting update coming in from Paul Hirst at the Times, who's confirmed that Manchester City have cooled their interest in Kyogo over at Celtic. Manchester City are not expected to make any more moves in this window, as per Paul Hirst. I presume that this is going to mean that Matheus Nunes stays at Manchester City, and Man City are sticking with what they've got in the squad. Now, to me, if I was in charge, I'd like just a little bit more depth. I'm a little bit concerned about, you've got Kabore leaving, Wilson Esperon's expected to leave on loan. We've already seen Cancelo and Calvin Phillips leave. Liam Delap's left. We've seen Julian Alvarez and Sergio Gomez leave the first team squad. Got some quality additions, of course, with Savinho being brought in and Gundogan being brought back, and you've got some very promising prospects being promoted, including that of Jacob Wright and Nico O'Reilly. You've also got the experience of James McAtee around the first team squad. I just feel like we're maybe one player short, and if there's one position that concerns me more than the rest, it's probably having that backup for Erling Haaland. If Haaland picks up an injury and Man City all of a sudden start to struggle to score goals, you're going to be wondering why City haven't made their moves. But we do have them options, and with Oscar Bob not being back until December, it complicated things, but maybe it seems that Man City are happy to go with what they've got, and hopefully, touch wood and fingers crossed, that Erling Haaland will not pick up a serious injury this season. So there we go, that has been today's transfer update. We'll be back again tomorrow with another update, of course, as we hit transfer deadline day, like bedlam and mayhem commence. So I will see you for that, so don't forget, do subscribe if you are new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. It is free to subscribe. Social media links, they're in the description. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok, email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business inquiries. Do leave a thumbs up. 300 likes is the aim. Do get your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you tomorrow for transfer deadline day. I've also got my live stream rolling 5 PM BST today, Champions League draw. That's live on my channel. I'll see you for that. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.